This is the speaking test for International English Language Testing System taking place on 15th of August 2026 at Step School Nur Afshan. Center number is 0001, the candidate is Ikram, and the candidate number is 12034. The examiner is Timur, examiner number is 007. The speaking test will be recorded for marking purposes. Good morning, my name is Timur. Can you please tell me your full name?
My full name is Ikram Sakhabuddin, and you can just call me by my first name.
Okay, thank you. Now, in this first part, I'm going to ask you some personal questions about yourself. Let's talk about what you do. Do you work or are you a student?
Currently, I'm employed in the learning center, the local one, and I'm working as support teacher there.
And what do you like about your work?
I would say that I am fully satisfied with every aspect of my work because I've chosen this, let's say, job on my own.
And is there anything you dislike about your job?
No, I wouldn't say so. Like I said, this was my personal choice. That's why I don't have anything that I dislike about my work.
Okay, let's move on and talk about morning time. Do you like to get up early?
No, really, and it also depends on how late I went to bed. For example, when I fall asleep earlier, at the time I tend to get up earlier. That's why it really depends on my sleep schedule.
Okay, and what did you do when you were younger in the mornings?
I'm not sure what I did at that time, but at the time when I woke up earlier, at the time I thought of joy because I was so playful at the time. So once I got up at that time, I usually played with my toys.
And what is your morning routine now?
I would say that my morning starts with going to work, and from that point onwards, I usually engage in, studies.
Well, let's talk about your hobbies. Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, all the time I usually pursue a hobby of running in the morning because it gives a fresh start to the day. That's why it's one of the most favorite pastimes of mine.
Okay. And do you have the same hobbies as your family members?
No, really. There is usually a disparity between our hobbies because, for example, my father usually doesn't have any hobbies at all, and other members of the family are the same. They also don't have any hobbies at all.
Let's talk about headphones. What kind of headphones do you usually use?
At first, I usually failed to distinguish the type of the headphones, but after searching, I've realized that the headphone that I wear is wired.
So, what do you think? When is it inappropriate to wear headphones?
I'd say it's public place where it's not that, appropriate to wear headphones in front of people. That's why I think so.
Okay, and now let's move on to part 2. I'm going to give you a topic and I would like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to plan what you are going to say and you can make notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, then here is a piece of paper and a pencil, and this is your topic. You can write on your paper. Your preparation time begins now. Okay, your time is up. You can start speaking now.
Okay. By and large, I'm really into debates, or engaging in different discussions with people. And once, the heated discussion about which national team is going to win the World Cup has sparked a heated debate among my friends. And at the time, I was rooting for France, while my other friends were fond of, let's say, Spain or Portugal. And over time, once some match just passed, our expectation has changed a lot, have changed a lot. And after the loss, after the defeat of France, I decided to root for Spain in the final. And at the time, my friends were also expecting Spain to win. And this was the first discussion of ours. But after 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, when, let's say, weekly exams started, we were expecting easier questions at the time. But the only exception was me, because I said that the questions are going to be as hard as possible, just to be tricky, to, let's say, it was aimed at making people trapped. So ultimately, these discussions describe how we are into debates or engaging in different discussions, and that's why I mentioned them.
Okay.
And I believe that discussions would continue in the future, because there are lots of topics that can be discussed or talked about together. That's why we're so interesting about this.
Thank you. Thank you. Can I have your paper? Okay, that is the end of part 2. Thank you. Now, in the third part of the test, I would like to discuss some questions related to part 2. So, what do you think? When do children begin to have their own ideas and opinions?
I'd say it really depends on how creative children are, because some usually generate different ideas about different things from an early age, while others usually have, let's say, delayed ideas. That's why it comes down to their personality and their mindset.
And what do you think? Should parents require their kids to obey them?
Not really, because it's better for children to be autonomous from their childhood times. But when children heavily rely on their parents, it might not have that good consequences.
But children may make poor decisions at the early stages of their life. What do you think?
However, children may also learn from mistakes, which means it serves as a great way to learn new skills or generate new ideas, rather than being a negative thing.
Okay, and who do you think plays a more crucial role in children's lives, parents or teachers?
I believe that both are influential figures in children's lives, because while teachers may equip students with theoretical knowledge, parents can expose them to real life challenges. That's why both play important role in their lives.
Do you think it's better for children to learn through theory or through hands-on experience, through trial and error?
Both are important for their lives, because theory serves as a map for them to practice more, and once they handle different things, they have great opportunity to gain hands-on experience.
But don't you think that failing a lot of times can damage children's self-esteem?
Not really, but it works differently for people. Some are really committed and determined, and any failures cannot really damage their self-esteem, while others are vulnerable to such failures. It's a matter of their personality at all.
And do you think commitment can prevent failure and lead to success?
Yeah, definitely. Because it usually keeps people in their, push people towards their goals, and at a time, any failure cannot really damage their pursuits.
Okay, this is the end of the speaking test. Thank you.